Hi there everyone, welcome to Men's Health Weekender. My name is Zack George, the UK's fittest man, and today we're going to do a nasty workout with my good friends John and Leon. Okay, the session is going to be 8 rounds for time, 10 hang dumbbell clean and jerks, 10 burpees. If you can't or you don't have a dumbbell, like myself, I'm going to be doing 10 sit-ups, 10 burpees. All right, so that's an alternative if you don't have a dumbbell with you at home or at your gym. Okay, I'm going to let John and Leon introduce themselves, and then we're going to crack on with the warm-up.
Hi guys, I'm John, one half of the Lean Machines, and I am far from the UK's fittest man. And today you're going to see me suffer, but I'm going to pass over to my buddy Leon, who's going to take you guys through the warm-up for this workout.
Yeah, for sure. Morning, guys. So we all know, just even thinking about a dumbbell hang, clean and jerk, there's a lot of back, a lot of hamstrings and a lot of butt that's going to get worked here. So we're going to gently just warm the system up and then get the heart rate moving a little bit, because I'm not going to do too much because I know in the workout the heart rate's going to go absolutely skyrocket. So let's get moving. If you find yourself a little bit of space, first of all, we're going to get into the back of those legs by walking down into an extended inchworm, stretch down, walk all the way out into a push-up position. Rotate, keeping the belly tight, core nice and tight, both sides, push the bum up, then come back up, do a full squat, and you're going to repeat that another 4 reps for me. So all the way down, open up, both sides, push the bum up, and then air squat. So all we're trying to do with this warm-up is just prime the muscle groups that are going to get worked really hard throughout the workout. If you can get a little bit deeper each time in the squat, that's always going to help. And one more rep. And from that position, the next rep we're all going to do is just add a little bit of pace in there to spike the heart rate. We're going to go into a conventional down up, which is a burpee without the jump at the top. Spring the legs in. Aggressive hip extension, and then back down. We're going to go for 6 reps in your own time.
Guys, while we're doing this, I'm just going to give you a little tip. When you do your burpees, a lot of people make life really hard for themselves. When you stand back up again, do it with a wide stance of your legs. It means you won't be on your tiptoes, you won't be out of balance, and it's much easier to stand up. So if you go close feet, you end up being on your tiptoes like this. You've got to move around your legs. If you go down, wide stance, you're up, Bob's your uncle.
Good stuff. So to replicate the actual part of the workout, we're going to use our resistance if we've got the resistance. If not, just follow Zach through some nice slow ab crunches to get the ab crunch ready. But we're going to use our weight to get ready for the hang cleans. I want you to do 6 swings on each arm. So you're standing up, let it swing between your legs, and then back down. Everything nice and tight through the back. Glutes nice and tight, and then after 6 reps, you can switch and do the opposite side. And this is what we're just replicating, that hang. It's a tip from the hips. So remember, you're not squatting down with the dumbbell, you're hinging at the hips, feeling your hamstrings and glutes switch on, and then you're aggressively extending. Final part of this as well, we're going to add on the push. So from there, just 4 reps each side, big push through the legs, so the weight feels almost weightless. 3, 4, then switch, opposite side. There we go. You should feel your heart rate's up a little bit. You've started to prime the movements. I'm just going to hand back over to Zach now, so he can go through all the movements, exactly how they should look. And he can use me and JC as test dummies as well to replicate the resistance ones.
Okay, so we're going to talk about a strategy to start with. So again, it's 8 rounds for time, 10 hang dumbbell clean and jerks, and then 10 burpees. If you've got space, burpees over dumbbell. If you've not got space, just normal burpees. So if one of you, Leon, if you just want to demonstrate a hang dumbbell clean and jerk, so you're going to pick the dumbbell up, keeping the dumbbell between the legs, bring it to your shoulder, and then finishing it, driving it, arms got to be fully extended at the top of the rep. So it is 10 reps. You can split them up however you like. So you can do 5 on your right arm, 5 on your left. You can alternate every rep. You can do 2 on each arm, whatever you want, okay? I would suggest probably doing no more than two on each arm, because then you're just going to get a lot more fatigue in the forearms. All right, so either alternate every rep or do 2s on each arm. The standard, you want to make sure when you're doing these that the dumbbell is coming from the hang, so it's not going below the knees, and you want to make sure that dumbbell touches your shoulder, so you can't snatch it in one motion. You have to bring the dumbbell, connect with your shoulder, and then make sure the arm's fully locked out at the top. All right, Leon, if you want to demonstrate the burpee over dumbbell. So again, fairly straightforward, chest to the floor, and then your feet jumping over the dumbbell, like so. Again, if you can't have the space for normal burpees over dumbbell, just do normal burpees. If you haven't got space to jump, you can do down-ups like we did in the warm-up. All right, so lots of different variations. Like I said, I'm going to be going for sit-ups. So the sit-ups, I want the soles of your feet together. Your hands are going to touch the floor at the back, and then touch your feet to finish the rep. That'll be 1 rep. That'll be 2 reps. Obviously, I don't have a dumbbell, so I'll just be doing normal burpees. So it is 8 rounds for time. So a lot of people go wrong with these sort of workouts. They'll go out super hot in the first 2-3 rounds. Then they'll get to round 6 and be absolutely battered. And 7 and 8 rounds will take so much more time than what the first 2 rounds did. So you've got to think about pacing your workout correctly. So when you get to round 6, for the last 2 rounds, you can really push the pace and even increase the pace and finish with like a sprint finish. All right, don't go out super hot and then die for the rest of the workout. Okay. Dumbbell wise, the RX weights, 22.5 for guys, 15 for females. If you can't hit those weights RX, that's no problem at all. Just drop the weight. You want to be able to do the hang clean and jerks unbroken. If you're having to split them up, I would suggest dropping the weight so you can maintain it unbroken, because you do want this workout to be consistent and fairly fast all the way through. You don't want to have to be splitting the reps up on the dumbbell if it gets too heavy. So make sure you choose the right weight that you can do the reps unbroken. All right. Any questions from you boys?
Why is the UK's fittest man not using a dumbbell? That would be my biggest question.
That is a very good question, John. I'm going to ignore it, and we're going to go and find
When are we going in?
We'll set our clocks. Leon, you got a 10-second timer, have you?
Yeah, so when you boys are ready, I'll press go for 10-second countdown.
Okie dokie, top's already off.
Clean and jerks first, right?
Yeah, clean jerks first. Also, a little tip, just use something that you can keep track of your rounds, because if you're like me,
5,
I'll 100% forget.
2, 1, go.
I would take my top off too, Zach, but I don't want to embarrass you.
Sit-ups are actually slower.
Sorry?
Sit-ups are slower.
Said no one ever. I've lost count already on the first round. I think this is 10. 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I can't talk and count at the same time. My favourite bit about this is there's no music today, so we just hear each other breathing into each other's ears. 2, 8, 9. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
John notoriously loses track of every rep scheme.
So bad at counting. I am trying my best. I think I'm right. If you're at home, you're doing it with us and you're counting right, I'm on round 3.
Yeah, just started round 3.
So you should be quite nicely settled into your pace now. So just hold on.
Thanks for waking me up on a Sunday morning for this, Zach.
Maintain your breathing all the way through.
I thought you'll die.
That's 4 rounds in, halfway.
Oh dear, that went wrong. What's that, Leon? Round 5?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Three rounds.
Woo. If you're watching this at home, make sure you've got your own music on. Otherwise, people are going to wonder what you're watching.
Nearly 2 rounds left, guys.
Rounds in.
Round 7, I think. One more after this. Is that right, Leon? Is that your last one, Leon?
Yeah.
Almost there, guys.
Nice, JC.
Was that 8 or 7 we did?
8.
Well, I lost count on the first 10 reps, so we're winning. Come on, fittest man in the UK, what are you playing at? Didn't even have a dumbbell. Oh.
Nice.
113 heart rate. It's quite low, actually.
Nice work. How was that with the setup, Zach?
Yeah, good. It's like a slow movement.
Yeah.
Can't really go too fast in them, but it's enables you to breathe really easy.
Yeah.
So you don't get too out of breath. It changed the workout quite a bit, but it allows
And it
you
gives you the opportunity to push the burpees, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. So
Cool.
yeah,
So Jason, you want to take the cool down?
Yeah, boy.
Woo.
Woo!
Now.
Ah, fair bit of legs in that one as well, guys. So we'll do a nice and easy stretch while we get our air back. Down to the bottom of the lunge position. Squeeze your bum cheeks, lean forwards. The reason why you squeeze your bum cheeks, posterior rotates your pelvis, gives you a little bit more pull in the hip flexors of the quad. Well done, boys.
So
Okay.
Yeah. I just going 2s each side. I should have gone singles all the way through each side. Swapping.
Yeah, went single arm, 1 round.
Swap sides.
2. But otherwise it was nice pace. Pushed a little bit on the last round, so just inside the 8-minute mark.
Yeah, I think from round 3 to 6, I did step-ins and jump overs. And then I just jumped.
Every last round.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was doing
All right, what?
Heart rate.
You were doing what?
down.
I did spins, first 7 rounds, stepping all the way through. Such a good way to manage the heart rate because on a workout like that.
All right, front leg.
Breathe.
All I want you to do with your front leg is tip it down, put your hands down first, and let it fall to the ground where it feels comfortable for you. If this feels like there's a lot of torque in your knees, bring your heel closer to your groin, and that will take some of the pressure off the knee and change the angle of the stretch. One thing I suggest you always do when stretching is have a feel about and see where's tight for you. I get tighter as I take my foot further away. For some people, they might be tight in the piriformis. It's always a good thing to do your stretching. Just kind of start to navigate where you're tight, because that will also lead into how you work out and which areas are weak, which areas are working harder, and also if there's any tight muscles limiting you. And swap sides on that one. All right, and then we'll do a little shoulder stretch. One of the few shoulder stretches that I like without any equipment. What you're gonna do, sit yourself on your bum. Basically, we're gonna lace our fingers just like this, but behind. So lace your fingers behind, have your knuckles and your fingers facing your back. Put one elbow down, put a little bit of leverage on it, squeeze the other one in. And right, so now your hands are linked together, elbows behind you. From here, you're just gonna gently lift your bum up and shift it closer towards your heels. Make sure you lift your chest through and you'll get a little pull in the shoulders. Getting that, Leon?
Yeah, my shoulders are really tight, so it's a tough one for me.
Even just putting my hands behind my back was tough, John.
That's what happens when you've got that much muscle, mate. Swings and roundabouts, mate.
Big.
What you need to do is you need to be like 60 kilos soaking wet like me, and you won't have these problems. And relax it off and give yourself a pat on the back, guys. Well done. Doesn't matter if you had a dumbbell and you did that version with us, or whether you did Zach's version with the sit-ups. Great job.
Yeah, what I'd recommend, guys, is record your time. So make sure you know what time you did, and then you can repeat it in like a month or 2 months. And it's a good way of just showing progression, see how much time you can take off your workouts. There's very rarely I do a workout where I don't record my time, reps, or weight that I achieve. So I pretty much do that every single day. So I've always got.
You've done this workout though, haven't you, Zach? You know your time.
Yeah, the dumbbell one I did, it was like 6:20 something, I think.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So then again, I'll repeat that again maybe in a couple of months. So yeah, it's always good to track your workouts, note it down, keep it on your notes on your phone or a notepad or something, and just gives you a really good track of how you're progressing throughout the year.
And especially with a workout like that, with it being exactly the same movements repeated over and over, you can also look at your drop off as well, can't you? To see, did I go out way too hot in the first round, which caused me to double my time in the last round, and you can then start to pace more effectively, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Sweet ad.
Nice one, boys.
Yeah.
All right, well, I hope you all enjoyed that.
And thanks for having us.
Yeah.
See you all.